So I just want to say thank you to Ray, my mentor. I came to Ray with very little knowledge of direct response copywriting and marketing. I read a couple of books, John Gaples. I read some books by Dan Kennedy, all the basic stuff that typical direct response copywriting novices read, thinking they know everything about direct response copywriting or copywriting, just general copywriting. I was struggling. I was having a rough time. I was sitting at the laptop for hours at a time trying to figure out how to make my words flow. I didn't understand that there was a process, that there was some sort of bigger picture that you need to look at from a perspective of flow. Ray kept explaining flow. And for those of you that are just getting started with copywriting and direct response, you have to really understand what's happening in the customer's mind and act like you're having a conversation with them. That's easier said than done if you don't understand how flow works. When I took Ray's Introduction to Copywriting course, that's when I learned how to flow. And flow is, for you martial artists out there, flow is mind like water. It's understanding what word to use, when, why, how, and how to answer objections in the customer's mind before the customer asks the question, so what, on paper. I learned a little bit of this when I was reading books by famous copywriters, but when I took Ray's course online for 6 months, that's when everything changed. Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you, I spent hours, 15, 16, 17 hours. I'm a little crazy, but I wanted to master it. Just like any other art, writing is an art. There's a science behind it. Do you have to understand the art and the small details and how everything gels together? And the only way you do that is by practicing. If you don't practice and you just read a lot of books and you read his blog posts and you get on his Facebook page and you ask him a bunch of questions and you read a couple of other swipe files, you're not going to be a great copywriter. It takes work and you have to keep at it. Phenomenal coach. He really cares about you. He's not just doing it just because he wants to sell you a copywriting course. This guy really knows what he's doing. And if you go under his wing and you take it seriously and you put the time in, you will become a great copywriter, good enough that you can convert people through your newsletters, through your white papers, through your blog posts, whatever it is, that medium or advertisement even. That still takes work. You're still going to struggle. There's going to be a lot of testing. Testing. Those are the three biggest words I learned in copywriting and direct response. But I will tell you, he gives you a formula, gives you a bunch of formulas, and he breaks it down for you until you get all the parts, and then it all kind of clicks together one day after you've written at least 100 headlines and you've written, several weeks worth of copywriting about the same topic. So if you like doing research and you love persuading through writing and you want a mentor, I highly recommend Ray. He has changed the way that I write. My ability to drive leads to my private practice, and I'm the one doing the copywriting, and it takes many hours of work. You can hire Ray to do your copywriting for you as well, but I chose to do my own copywriting because it's a passion of mine and I think I'm really good at it. And even Ray told me that that's something that is a strength, and he wanted to help build that strength. We're still in touch. He still works with me all the time for no money, even though I was a student of his for a short period of time, and I will highly recommend anybody who wants to get into direct response marketing and sees all those gurus out there and thinks that it's impossible to learn from a guru, well, I will tell you, Ray is a secret weapon guru who knows his stuff, and if you use him, you too will become a guru if you practice what he teaches you to do and really take it seriously. Thank you, Ray. I'm so happy I met you and that you're a part of my circle of influence now, and I've learned from you and continue to learn from you every day to become a better copywriter. Thank you.